Welcome back to Josiah Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution. Crawling around in the vents, just seeing what I can see in here. And there is quite a bit of a lot of rooms I can spy on / get into.
Not too long now. I'll escort Taggart backstage and you make sure nobody tries to sneak in.
I'll take a walk and make sure everyone else is in position.
Interesting. Hell of a lot of vents I can get through here. But I don't really want to do so yet, or at least not come out any of those places. Seems like quite an extensive way and options to get into the secured sort of areas, perhaps. So there we go. So that was the bathrooms and the vents. And this is where I came in, right? So this is the other way that I did not go. That must be him giving this speech.
I hope you're just here to listen. Although Mr. Taggart is done with his speech already. I suggest you don't disrupt the proceedings. Nobody here is gonna stand up for an AUG tonight.
Yeah, you hate me, I get it. Okay, should I go in here where he's talking? I think I probably should. Here we go.
Evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
Wow.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Sarah's team must not make it to the
Using the recording.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest.
Our violent
David
escalation?
Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
Alright, so it's time to do a little socializing here. So, let's see what his traits are. Confident, rational, and perceptive. Psychological profile is very adept at learning about people and understanding them. If he is denied information, he has nothing to exploit. Will try to sway an audience onto his side in order to win a debate. His accusations must be confronted directly to show him no weakness. Believes himself of higher quality than other persons, and will demonstrate this by pointing out their failings. Personal attacks on his own character will destabilize his lofty position and make him cautious. Personal attacks on his own character Accusations confronted directly. Denied information. Alright, so we can discredit him. Confront him. And redirect. We'll go right to discredit.
You got a lot of nerve to accuse me of lying. I'm not the one standing in front of a crowd of people hiding my involvement in kidnapping and murder.
My involvement, Mr. Jensen? Your recording doesn't prove that. My heart goes out to you. Perhaps it's best that you came to me rather than bringing this recording to the police. You needed to be some kind of proof because you're still suffering. You're trying to find someone else to blame for the emotional trauma you experienced when you woke up from that surgery and discovered you were no longer quite human.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with discrediting.
The reason I'm obsessed with the past, Taggart, is that there are still 5 people missing and their attackers haven't paid for what they did. Your refusal to help me is getting in the way of justice.
Well, of course, justice is very important to me, naturally. What I question is whether or not you're on the right path to find it.
Oh yeah, I am.
As you know, I was a practicing psychologist before I devoted my life to ending the threat of augmentation. And I've seen this kind of behavior before. You're confused. You consider me your enemy, and you think the only way you can regain control is to defeat me in some way. You're wrong, I'm afraid.
So I can go to the pheromones now if I want, or I can keep in with this. Let's, well, the pheromones might be fun.
I have an idea, Taggart. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Nice, so I've talked him into letting me come back and talk to him in private, rather than having to fight or sneak my way into that situation. Excellent. Well done, me. 1000 XP for Silver Tongue, got a praxis point. Fantastic. And here I am in this very cool looking meeting room up on the stage. So, let's go ahead. So my mission objective, of course, hasn't changed. So I think what I'm going to get is the flash suppressant next. Protects against the effects of concussion grenades automatically. Experienced users of the I Know prosthesis can take advantage of its inherent self-preservation abilities, such as the flash suppressant, which prevents temporary or permanent blindness from all harsh light, including the most aggressive man-made sources. That'll be helpful, because I'm always getting blinded by those damn things, even when they're mine, which is annoying. So that should hopefully curtail all of that blindness nonsense that I don't like. So all these people, oh, these are like the press, huh? All these are like all reporters and stuff, mostly, like bloggers and, you know, etc. So you got some Humanity Front info here. Ads for the nanotech and nano-augmented humans in the room with Taggart speaking. Awesome. Gotta be thrilled about that. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to this guy.
If we don't listen to Bill Taggart, the corporations are going to completely take over. We need to get a UN resolution on this. Someone needs to step up to the plate.
Seems to me that the corporations are going to completely take over regardless of whether or not there's augmentations. They're still going to have the money to get the best people, the best equipment, the best training, and rule everything with or without augmentations.
I sure hope Bill Taggart is able to convince the UN about getting involved. Things can't go on like this. Someone has to oversee this augmentation business.
I don't know how the riot started, but I'm not going out there until the streets are cleared up.
Yeah,
I
makes
heard the
sense.
police have their hands full, though. Looters and vandals have joined the legitimate protesters. Now it's out of control.
Get away, man! I don't want anyone seeing me talk to an AUG. Not tonight. Shit, you trying to get me killed?
This guy right here is talking to an AUG. He's talking to an AUG. Me and my buddy. Got my arm around his shoulder because we're homies. We're friends. This is an AUG lover. Say, I love AUG people. Alright, here we go.
What do you want? Don't hurt me! Please, just leave me alone.
I'd be careful if I were you. I've heard the protesters are totally out of control.
Yeah, that's what I've heard
They
too.
think Seraph is breeding super soldiers.
And by heard, I mean I've seen them out there acting up.
Take a walk, buddy. I'm not interested in what you have to say.
This is horrible. They're gonna blame Mr. Taggart for this riot. I've already heard some people say it was his speech that sparked the violence, but that's ridiculous.
Or is it?
That William Taggart is brilliant. He's right. Runaway technology will only lead to self-destruction. There has to be some means of controlling this.
Wow, you've got some nerve showing up here.
I do have some nerve.
You looking to cause trouble or something?
Yes.
Man, the riot police are closing in. Gonna lock the whole place down. I'd get out of here if I were you.
They're in here with me. Okay, so what else is going on around here? What's up, man?
Have you seen what's happening at Seraph Plaza? A riot. Just in front of the building.
Picus technician. Here to manufacture some fake news, huh?
I wouldn't go there now if you paid me.
I'm sure you'd do just about anything if I paid you enough. Picus pig. I'm kinda anti-Picus after the things I read there. Not a big fan of, like, you know, the ethics and oh, did I get myself into a spot here? I guess not. Some cameras. Right. Humanity Front. Big screen, now just static. Here's the podium. He was drinking, what was he drinking? A little bit of, well, I don't know what that is. Can't really read that label. Doesn't look very good, though. Okay. What's up, man?
Just give me an excuse. I'll keep those hands as trophies.
Is that right?
Just keep walking and don't do anything stupid. We're trained to deal with you handsers.
Well, that's lovely. That means they probably have EMP and that sort of stuff. Okay, that's all the time I have for this video. So thank you for watching. Josiah plays Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'll see you next time.